All right, so settle back now. Just find your place of comfort. Just letting go. Just settling back. And perhaps even starting with some breathing. Inhalation, nice long exhalation. And with each exhalation, perhaps feeling all the cells, all the molecules, all the atoms just kind of settling back, just letting go. And setting everything free to be here just as it is. So in our practice of iRest meditation, we're not trying to do anything. We're not trying to fix anything. We're not trying to push anything away. Rather, we have a spirit of welcoming, or we encourage a spirit of welcoming for everything to be here just as it is. And in your settling back, can you begin to sense with all your senses open wide? The sense of the surface your body is resting upon. Feeling your body being welcomed lovingly into that surface. And feeling the space you're in. If you're inside, your walls, your ceiling, everything as a supportive environment so that your true essence, your truth can be really present because there's no judgment here. And then opening to all senses of taste, even seeing if your eyes are closed, still there are tiny dots of color, of light, of even shadows may be present. And opening your ears. What do you hear as you open your ears, as you really focus? And noting whatever sounds come to you, allow them to come to you, not reaching out or analyzing, oh, what's this sound? What's that one? Just welcoming it all. And then begin to welcome an intention for your practice today, for being here, for coming to this practice. What brings you here today? If you've practiced this before, is there something new? Or is this a practice that just feels good, restful, calming? Or perhaps you'd like to inquire into something from your life. Perhaps you'd like to explore this theme that we're offering today of how our body remembers. Or perhaps you're just open to going along for the ride. And moving deeper into inquiry, asking yourself, what is it? What is it that brings me not just here now, but to this life? Whatever has transpired over the story of your life, what's present now that wants to continue to unfold and blossom for the time that you're here in this life? What is it that really motivates you, helps you feel an alignment or alive and present in your life? There may be certain prayer, it could be an affirmation of what's important for you. It may be just a few words, but mostly, can you feel this as a part of you that moves you forward in your life like a North Star? And then letting this be set aside, can you move even a little deeper into feeling utterly grounded, utterly at ease and safe? And even if you don't feel totally this now, perhaps recalling a time, place, experience, person or animal that really has evoked this feeling within you. The memory of it from any time in your life where everything was pretty much okay, if not totally safe and secure. And just feel that feeling within you, as we refer to as your inner resource. Your inner resource of being, where nothing is needed, of well-being. And we'll continue to nourish this through the practice. And now, let's begin to move through this journey further by opening awareness to your body, to the physical sensations that are present, areas of holding, tension, discomfort, as well as areas of comfort and ease. Bring your attention into your face, your jaw, your lips. And remember, we're not trying to do anything here. Just simply by bringing your attention to an area, something may begin to shift on its own. It's letting down its guard, so to speak. Feeling the separation, perhaps, of your teeth inside your mouth, your tongue floating inside, and moving to the back of your throat, perhaps feeling that gentle sensation of air as it's coming through your nose, brushing against the back of your throat. And feel the interior of your nostrils, sensations of coolness, warmth, as the air, this life force, moves in and moves out. Softness in your cheeks, all the skin of your face. Notice what's present in your temples and forehead. Perhaps a softening happening here. And come to the space between your eyebrows. And all around your eyes. And even behind your eyes. And from your eyes in front, can you really sink back all the way to the back of your head, where seeing really is taking place in your occiput. Bring your attention into your neck and your shoulders, and down into your shoulder blades, noticing what's present here. Heaviness or lightness, one side or the other. Moving into your left arm, armpit, all the way down to your wrist and left hand. And you feel a softening and lightening in the whole of your hand, and maybe the aliveness, tingling of aliveness, shimmering. Moving into your right arm, armpit, all the way down to your wrist, and flowing into your right hand. Feel the pulsing of aliveness in both your hands all at once. And then moving into your torso, into your belly, around your navel, and up into your heart. And all the way down into your pelvic bowl and lower back. And just notice, where is your attention now? Are you still following along? Has your mind gone off into dreaminess, sleepiness, or has some thought arise that's captured your attention? Remembering there's no judgment here. Whatever is present is your experience. So moving down into your legs, your knees, and your feet. Can you feel this aliveness and tingliness in the soles of your feet? And can you feel spaces between your toes? Can you feel a spaciousness now arising throughout this interconnectedness of your whole body? Your whole body, from head to toes to fingertips. Nothing separate. One whole radiance of sensation and aliveness. And you feel this aliveness just radiating leftward, rightward, frontward, backward, through all inanimate objects, spacious expansion of being and well-being. Feeling this as a wholeness, completeness, natural perfection, just as you are. And then, can you begin to bring your attention back into your physicalness, into your body, into this aliveness that is present, and yet your attention is not always in it, unless there's some discomfort arising. Sensing your body now and all that is present. Perhaps even feeling some pulsing arising. Coolness or warmth. Or even this tingling sensation of aliveness. And perhaps even opening to your breath without having your attention on the breath. Breathing has continued all on its own. How amazing this is. All these autonomic functions in our body that just continues without having to think. So ride on the stream of your breath, if you will, all the way to the top of your inhalation, all the way to the bottom of your exhalation. Almost like climbing on a raft and just allowing the stream to carry you along effortlessly. So just being with this breath, in the flow of your breath, beyond all the doing in life. Here, it's just about being and well-being. And then, if you'd like, if you haven't already left your attention of your breath, just opening to all that is present now in your awareness. Any thoughts arising, any feelings, sensations, or even dreaminess or sleepiness. So whatever is here, and it's true for you. And if you'd like, perhaps you might want to explore this theme for today of how our body remembers. Or you might just want to continue to rest in your inner resource of well-being, or inquire into something on your own. But if you would like to explore this theme, let's bring in this quote again from Clarissa Pinkola Estés. The body remembers. The bones remember. The joints remember. Even the little finger remembers. Memory is lodged in pictures and feelings, in the cells themselves. So as you open to this quote, is there something in your experience, your life, that your body remembers either positive or not so positive? If it's not a positive, but it keeps showing up, where do you feel that in your body? As I mentioned earlier, the memory of being rear-ended, which left me with some paralysis for a period of time. Is there something you might have experienced in the past that still surfaces from time to time or creates some caution within you? And if nothing arises, just settle into your inner resource. But if there is something, some memory that your body is holding, is there a place in your body that it holds? For me, it would be the left side of my neck and jaw. But for you, it could be anywhere. Anywhere in your face, in your shoulders, your chest, your belly, internal organs. We all have little places in our body that memories are lodged. And they may reveal themselves to us or not. And that's okay. So if there is something and you can recall the feeling, or a feeling arises, a sensation, just allow that to surface and then settle back into your inner resource. Just settle back into that feeling of being and well-being, where everything is okay, just as it is. And then coming back to anything that you may have just explored in a remembrance from your body, can you find an opposite? If that memory and body sensation were not here, what could be here instead? Or can you find a memory of something pleasant, something joyful, something peaceful, something that created some ease for you? Can you welcome this memory? And if you can you allow that memory to really expand, sensing how you feel this in your body when it's present? Really feel that experience to be fully present, and then just begin to release from here. And I invite you now to kind of stand in the middle between these two opposites. And you might be putting yourself on a little scale or teeter-totter, and you might, if it feels okay, just to slide back over to the first one, the one that was not so pleasant, how it sort of may have lodged itself in your body. And then slide yourself over to the positive memory and feel how that is enlivened in your body. And then just go back and forth if you can, however far you want to go in each direction, back and forth. And then at some point bring them both together side by side, almost like meeting these two opposites and letting them shake hands or just see each other just as they are. One not more than the other. And then can you allow all of this to begin to just expand with the foundation of your inner resource as the center, and bringing these opposites together so that there's one wholeness. So there's no fragmented parts, but one merging into the other, welcoming the other, and knowing this wholeness of our being is our real truth, and how we can be with opposites. And just sinking back, resting back further, again into this quality of being and well-being, beyond time and space, nothing to know, nothing to experience, just feeling this infinite, unchanging, ever-presence of being. Beingness that is unconditional and paradoxically just welcomes everything, all conditions. Pure awareness, pure presence, divine presence. And just notice all that is present in your awareness now. Thoughts arising, feelings. Notice how they arise and then they slowly begin to release and sink back from where they came into the vastness of spaciousness, silence, stillness. And then as you feel ready, you may begin to make your transition, opening back into the physicalness of your body, the aliveness of your body, and also welcoming back your personality, the stories within your life, and everything that's here now. Begin to find your breaths. Begin to make this transition, and as you do, pausing for a moment and just inquiring once again if you recall your affirmative statement or prayer from the beginning of your practice and how it shows up now as to what is most important for you in your life. See how it arises for you now, and can you feel this as your truth? And I'll offer an affirmation as well if you'd like to try on. Within my body, the echoes of history and the whispers of ancestors weave a powerful tapestry of strength and grace. So continue your journey back, perhaps visualizing yourself moving back into your day and the days ahead. And if there's anything that you'd like to carry with you from this practice, or to revisit on your own, but feel perhaps a refreshment, a rejuvenation, and a gratitude for taking time for yourself. And thank you for being here.